Hey y'all, so before I had to work this morning, I really wanted to come to you guys and talk to you about what a macronutrient is. Recently, I've been getting a lot of questions in regards to nutrition. Nutrition is key to any of your fitness goals. Whether you're trying to maintain your weight, lose weight, or gain weight, knowing what macros are will really help you on this journey and really help the start of really understanding food. What is a macronutrient? So you have macronutrients, which are bigger, and you have micronutrients, which are smaller. Macronutrients are usually measured in grams. You have 3 macronutrients, but we technically actually have 4. These macronutrients are your proteins, your carbs, your fats, and lastly, we do drink on this channel. So it's important for you to note alcohol also is a macronutrient. Okay, so first we're gonna start off with protein. 1 gram of protein equals 4 calories. 1 gram of carbs is also 4 calories. And then our fats are 9 calories per gram. Okay, where alcohol comes into this equation is alcohol is carbs, but they're empty carbs. You're not getting anything nutritious from alcohol. So keep in mind, if you are trying to reduce your alcohol intake or your carb intake rather, then remember that alcohol is contributing to this amount. What is a protein in regards to foods? So mostly your meats, eggs, fish, these are all going to be your proteins, meaning you can get a greater amount of protein with these without having extra calories. So you also can find protein in other things such as like peanuts, any nuts, peanut butter, quinoa. But to get a substantial amount of protein from these sources, you will be eating more calories compared to something that's more dense with protein. With carbs, we have multiple different kinds. I'm going to mention the ones that are good for you. We have red potatoes, we have sweet potatoes, we have quinoa, we have brown rice, we have fruits and veggies. Please remember, y'all, that fruits and vegetables are carbs. Like 1 banana is 30 grams of carbs, okay? So keep that in mind. I know a lot of people say they're on like a keto, no carb diet, but then they're consuming a lot of fruit, which is carbs. We have our fats. So your fats can include oils, such as like olive oil, vegetable oil. Highly recommend olive oil. We also have avocados. Those are like a really good source of fat, probably one of my favorite sources. But any oil, butter that you're cooking in is going to be fat. You need fat to sit there and be able to like cushion everything else in your body. So don't run away from fat. You just want to be cautious of fat. Now that we know about our macros, I'm just going to quickly touch on micronutrients. These are the nutrients that come in smaller quantities as opposed to like grams. You're going to get these from fruits, veggies. So when I tell people like, or suggest like what to eat, I always make sure people are incorporating their micronutrients. So you just want to always make sure you do have veggies on your plate with your protein, your carbs, and your fats, okay? Now that we know what macros and micros are, now it's important to note that every individual is going to require their own amount of each macro. So one individual might require 200 carbs for their goals, somebody else might require 500, and vice versa. So now that we know what our macros are, I'm also going to link below a macro calculator for you to be able to calculate your own macros. But one thing I will say is when it comes to protein, you at least want 1 gram of protein per your body weight. And when it comes to water, because this is also important, the water is going to make sure that our body is fully absorbing these macros and these micros. Rule of thumb, I know a lot of people hear you need 1 gallon of water a day. Honestly, you really just need half your body weight in ounces per day. And yeah.